Welcome, gamers, to Spear Song. Spear Song is a game that is actually, by the time I upload this, it'll be releasing pretty much imminently, or has just been released into early access. So it's going to be releasing into early access. It's a pretty cool game, actually. It's much cooler and more engaging than I actually anticipated. I really was not expecting it to be as intricate as what it is, and unforgiving. It's sort of essentially a progressional or a progressive type roguelike where as you lose each run, you then gain resources for your next run, and so on and so forth. So I'll do my best of explaining how everything is working. So treat this as a bit of a playthrough, a bit of a tutorial, a bit of an embarrassment for me as I completely destroy my forces. But anyway, let's just get into it. So I'm just going to go to new campaign now. I've started two little ones back to back just to see how the game sort of runs. I really haven't played much of it, so you'll see that there's a lot of nuance that I'm just not actually touching on as I play the game just yet. Now it's Czechoslovakian, I believe. I think. Anyway, you can just sort of skip through all these if you're wanting to. So it's talking about a fairy tale. Now, interestingly, as you play through it, different things unlock. When you first start, you've only got the three characters in through here. You've got like the archer, the knight, and the monk. So they're your three starting characters. Now, in just the two little runs that I've done, I've already now unlocked a warrior back in through here. I've unlocked a strelitz back in through here. So this is like a guns and arquebuses. It won't miss, essentially a melee type unit. A range type unit with some melee abilities. We still haven't unlocked this one, and this one over through here, which is, I can right click on it and see what it is. It's an acolyte. Back in through there. This one over through here is a berserker. Back in through this other side. I'll talk a little bit about how these things actually do work. And I haven't actually seen these. These have just been unlocked as well. So this one was unlocked. The Enchantress was just unlocked. The Village Witch. You can whisper an incantation against illnesses and help with the harvest. And then we also then have a Sorceress. They say she's the Duke's former counsellor and sorceress, gorgeous as in the fairy tale. She must have enchanted the Duke. So to find out more about the actual characters, let's just go and click on her as an example, because we haven't really had a good look at her. You can actually rotate them around, so you can sort of look at the models. The modelling is really quite nice for this sort of game, I've got to say. It's when you're actually playing the game, it's quite immersive just in the graphics, which I do appreciate. I think it's really quite cool. And so in this case, we've got like an overview. Each character has got like a certain amount of health that it's got in through here. It's also then got its movement points, not action points. Action points are different, but this will be movement points of 4, and then this is the actual. This is the defense, I believe. So I'm pretty sure that's defense back in through there. I think, or is it actions? I can't remember. Oh, mana. It says mana there. It's got mana there. Mana points determine how many times a character can use the ability. Okay, yeah. So in this case, just one ability. So that is the ability. So you see through here, health 4, defense 0, 2 damage, attack range of 3, movement points of 4, mana of 1. And this one has got like a thug, which is +2 health, +1 damage, and -1 mana is the ability for this particular unit. These I think are randomized, because every time I've played it, I've had different ones. And so chain lightning, 1 mana. Lightning strikes sequentially up to 3 targets standing within two of each other. Deals 1 damage to each target. So that's sort of where that is. Inventory. You've got only 3 infantry slots, so it's fairly simple to manage your forces. There's not sort of like slots all over the different characters that you end up having. And then as you pick up items, you can then sort of allocate them to your starting group. So that's your inventory back in through there. Different upgrades back in through here as well. Again, really nice little sort of simple type system where you can start to sort of move up. So as you get your level ups, you can then sort of start to improve what they can do within their skill set. Again, really, really quite cool the way that does work. And then any exploits, I'm not sure how that one sort of works in development at this stage, so that's not actually part of what we're seeing through here. Anyway, that's the sorceress. Someone like, for example, like the knight. So what a great man, one of the best warriors in the Duke's squad. And so in this case, we've got like a Yeah, so this has got 2 mana. How many times a character can use his abilities. So these are abilities down through here. This one has got like a harpoon, which is used to draw units in from four hexes away. And it's a combination of using these within the squad's abilities is really the key to success. He's only got 1 move, so he doesn't move very fast at all. He's very, very slow. 3 health, 3 defense in this case. This reduces the incoming damage. These are quite valuable. If we go and have a look just as another example at the warrior. Warrior's got 0 defense but 5 health. Now, a strategist, what does that one give us? +1 mana. So he's got 3 slots he can use. He does actually have throw. So throws a neighbouring unit, if available, onto the selected square. 1 damage, range 3. So he can throw things around. What we might do, I think, is I might just start with the original 3. The monk in through here this one's lame, so -1 movement points. Maybe I won't take him. I'm pretty sure these are random each time you play the game. Yeah, these are interesting. These are different every time you actually sort of start a new game. So I don't think I want him. I will grab the knight. Oh, it was also lame. Well, he's only had 1 anyway. What about you? What have you got? Guardian. +1 defense. That's useful, actually. You can see there, green is where there's extra things. So I'll definitely grab her. What about this one here? A dodger. +1 movement points. So that's got extra move. Yeah, attack range of 4. Okay, let's take this one as well. So I'll take you. So that's 2 ranged units. We do need someone. What have you got? You got strategist, which gives you the extra points of being able to do different things. I think that's going to be valuable. So let's take him with us as well. So we end up with like a melee fighter. So we can only start off with 3, and then we have to sort of start the actual progress itself. So we'll go and fight. Now, this is the palace, which is something that as you do each run through, you keep on building this one up. So depending on what you've got in terms of your gold, so use gold to recruit new heroes and purchase spells. You've also then got glory. Use it to upgrade city buildings and the palace. All upgrades are saved between campaigns. So that just sort of continues on as you go. Then finally, you've also then got monster trophies, allows to upgrade the level of the buildings in the city. And so within the city itself, we've got, I've got 1 more slot I can then fill. So if I go to the barracks, for example, if I had 330, sorry, I'll just get that finished. If I can have up to 4 in my squad at the moment. And so at the moment, we've got like a huntsman, and we've also got another archer, level 2 archer. Back and through here again, I can right click to see this one's sturdy, so +1 extra health, so quite a valuable one, this one in through here. So she's already at level 2, so she would be a nice addition. And then the huntsman is attack range of only 1, but can sort of set traps. Interesting. Anyway, that's we can't really afford those. Actually, she's 420 for her. I won't worry about doing any upgrades, but essentially you've got you can get people. Palace is sort of like just more overwhelming sort of things. Now what I have done is I've given myself increased funding, so starting gold goes up to 250. Now if I go and add another one, yeah, it's going to cost me 400. I don't have the 400, so I can't actually do that particular upgrade. That was 400 glory, so we need to get glory to do that one. The academy is where we learn spells. To learn that one, actually we've got healing, inspiration, and stun. Okay, that's what we've got equipped. All right, we've already got that one equipped. Okay, so upgrades. Yeah, it's 250. Still can't really afford to do anything in here just yet. Market, if we wanted to get... Now, it would be useful to get one of these, but we've got just enough. So this is going to give me 1 +1 defense. Let's go and grab one of these. Just go and buy a chainmail. We also can buy spells in here as well. Anyway, we've just spent all of our money. And we're going to now right-click on the... on this warrior, because he's really going to be our frontline fighter. We then go to inventory, and with him selected, I can then just go and click on chainmail, and he's now equipped with the chainmail, which gives him 1 defense. So he's got 1 extra hit he can take. So he's got like he can take 6 hits before he's dead. Right, that's sort of how we then sort of start this one. Let's go and start the actual run itself. Now, when I first saw this, I was sort of a bit worried that it was all going to be sort of like just pretty one-dimensional, as like just a sort of just a progression that's always the same whenever you play it. It sort of is to a degree, but it's actually got a little bit of nuance as you sort of start to get into it. There's some randomization in the way it sort of is laid out, and I'm assuming as you get deeper into the game, there'll be more and more that will be unlocked as you get more powerful. But essentially, we leave home. The first thing we have is a simple fight. So a battle awaits you in here. So we'll just go up into here. We'll fight this battle. And so these are just beasts, and I can right click on these to see these have got 3 hit points. They've got no defense. They've got 2 mana, so they've got 2 actions. One of their actions is dugout, and so prepares a dugout, tunnel upon the next turn, surfaces at the exit point. So these can come up in behind you, and then they still have their movement. So just be careful when you start to see them do that. This is a ghoul. Again, it's quite like, for simple characters, it's done very, very nicely for this game. I wasn't expecting the degree of polish, to be honest, in the game as what we have. We're going to get 120 gold, 120 glory, and potentially pick up a random hero for our squad as well. So we can either avoid or accept. If we avoid, we lose glory. So we have to sort of be careful about how we do that one. So we'll accept this fight. This is a nice simple fight. So we start off in the deployment phase, and the way it works is as we go through various areas, we end up with more valor coming through, which then unlocks different sorts of spells that we can then have from our spell book. So this is our spell book down through here, where we have healing, we have the inspiration, and then we have the stun. And so these will then sort of raise as we keep on playing the actual scenario out. On the battlefield, well, in this case, we've got 3 of these characters. We've already sort of seen their abilities back and through here. There's also obstacles. Now, some of these will then sort of show up what they actually are. I'm not seeing them in here. It's not actually highlighting, but sometimes you'll end up with barricades and all sorts of things like this. Now, these can, when you hover over that one, what you can see through here is the yellowish or orangish sort of tinge is the movement of the unit, and it's the red sort of square around this unit is where it can actually attack to. And so when I have a look at this unit, if I right click on it again, it does actually have a damage of 1, and the attack range is 1 back and through here, which means it can attack anything in that whole square. If we have a look at my melee unit, actually this unit can also do it. It says, like in the instructions, it was saying that they couldn't attack diagonally, but it looks like they can. So anyway, that's I don't know, but anyway, maybe they've made some changes to the game. As I say, it's early access. So with this one through here, we do actually have a range of 4, if I remember correctly, attack range of 4, and we also then have a special ability of a sticky bomb. So a sticky bomb that explodes at the end of the target's turn into a character, dealing 2 damage. The bomb follows the host. So we can sort of set that one up as well. Now, if we've got a range of 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, I don't have enough range to go and hit that unit, but I've got a lot of movement. So what I can do is, if this one moves at 3, I might actually move that one across to there to take this one on. I'll move this one up as well. This one has got a range of 4 as well. So I'll move her up to there, and I'll leave this one to deal with this other unit. Just get him ready. Alright, let's get into it. So we'll start the battle. So the enemy gets to move first. Now, that one is digging, I believe. Yeah, look at this one here. This one, if we right click on it, is using its dugout ability. There is actually a if I press escape and go to settings, I don't know why it's not actually on the screen, but there is a combat log, and when you click on it, it comes up on the side. So Ghoul is activated the dugout, but anyway, it doesn't stay there. If I just go continue, Oh, now it is. It's funny. It wasn't doing it before. I'm just going to leave that one there, just so we can sort of see what happens with the combat. That's the first time it's actually stayed on the screen. And you can see there, as the turns progress, we're getting closer and closer to being able to use the valor points. So we have a character in here. Now I've got 3 actions, 3 mana points. I have throw, so throw a neighbouring unit if available into the selected square. So if I go and grab this unit, I'm pretty sure this is how I can then go and do this. If I just go up and stand next to this unit, that's 1 action, I believe. Oh no, hang on, no, I've still got the action. So let's just go and grab this unit through here. Is that going to work? Hang on. Get you. Yeah, okay, so it's so I can't really sort of do much with it. Yeah, I can't actually hit that unit there. I should be able to. It's going to do 1 damage to it, which is not enough. Let's just do it anyway. Oh, hang on. I'll just hit it. I'll just smack it. Yeah, this is like essentially. Actually, I'll still do it. If I click left click. So he took 1 damage, and I can then hit him, and that's killed him off. So we do 2 damage essentially with that one. So that's now gotten rid of all 3 action points. I think it's this one here will be coming out of this square. They may both be coming out of this square. Now remember that they move 3. So we want to move our forces up and stop them from doing anything. So I'm going to move this one up to here, and then just fire. Let's only just do one point of damage, and then this one into here as well. Only 1 point of damage. We do also have the sticky bomb. No, not going to quite do it. Leave that one alone. What have you got? You've got push. No, I'm not sure how to use these. So they've gone through, but then they can't really reach us. Your turn. Okay, so now I'm sort of too far away from India. Oh, they're coming in after him. Okay, and he can only move a couple away. If I stand on the square, I think I stop it. So I'm just going to do that. Let's just go and move on the square. And that's him done. Now this unit's only got 1 more action point anyway. Let's just go and stand on that square. And then let's bring this one down just to finish this unit off. So that one's down. It's quite strategic, the game. It's sort of surprisingly strategic. So they were going to be trying to get into here. Oh, they still can. No, they can't. So he went down, then had to come back up again. But he's still trying to now get to this square. So as long as I stay away from where he is, we're going to be okay. Now, it's too far away for me to sort of do anything. So I now need to really try to make sure that I use the other forces that we've got. We've got the push, deals 1 damage and shoves the character 3 squares in the attack direction. If I attack it, if I move it to there, if I can push it this way, that way I think we'll actually sort of then go and work. I'll cancel the use of the ability. Let's just move this one across to this location. I'm not exactly sure how to use the push. I haven't done that before. We're going to take 1 shot at it. That was all she could do, actually, unfortunately. Okay, so we've run out of puff with her. He's got 2 actions, so we've got this one here.
Сейчас вылетит птичка.
Only 1.
Ломаем кости профессионально.
And this one will be coming out of the square. Let's just take the hit. Now, I don't know if we can throw this. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Just leave it where it is. And that was the sticky bomb, which did a little bit of damage there. So victory, we get a little bit of gold, a little bit of fame. Looks like they've not got all of the English in there, but anyway, that's fine. So we end up with a few different units. Now we've got another warrior which we could get at level 2 with 5 hit points, sturdy, so plus 1 extra health in through there. This one has got different things like earthquake and toss. We had toss before. The huntsman, and again I can just right click to sort of see. I thought I could right click to see what they did. This one also has 5 hit points. This one's a thug, so plus 2 health, plus 1 damage, but minus 1 mana. But it's still got 3 mana, 3 action points there. This one has got trap, and we've also then got vet. Let's go and use this one through here, just because we've already got these other 2. So let's just go and grab the huntsman. So the huntsman then joins our forces. If we have a look at the group now, we're supposed to have taken some damage there, but we've still got the 1 defense. We didn't actually. We were fine. We were fine with that one through there. So that was all good. Let's just continue on. This is just part of the story essentially. It just tells you sort of what's going on in the actual group, and then we go to the actual village that we've got to then protect. When we reach the village, we have only a few different things we can do through here. So we can go back into squad, and if we had the money, we'd then be able to recruit like an enchantress or a knight level 2. But we've got a full contingent here right now. Now, also, if we were injured, we'd be able to then heal up our forces in here as well. So when we come back to the village, we can then do certain things. So that's what we've got there. Let's just quit out of that one. We've got the market again, where we can start to go and buy either certain equipment or certain spells. I didn't get to show the spells actually in that last attack. What else have we got? We've got the quest board. Now this is sort of like Lugovish, my native land. This town has been through all sorts of things, but nothing ever overcame it. Made it through floods and survived the fires, but they couldn't defend their freedom, yet the game is not over. The quest board then gives us some major quests that we then have to go off and do. And so help needed to defeat ghouls. The damn ghouls came to my tavern and they keep disturbing me. They drank all of the mead and scared the locals. Help if you can, I'll pay you generously. Now, this won't just be one ghoul, this will be a group of them. We don't know exactly how many, but there will be a lot of them, and it doesn't tell us in there as to how many there actually will be. This one here, we've just got a long-tongued bench. So I'm not sure what this thing is. A malicious spirit that dwells in places where people live, gradually feeds on vital energy of the homeowners. And it's got 2 damage, 1 attack range. I feel like I'd sort of deal with the other one, probably a bit more realistically. Imps, I've got an attack range of 5, wow. And 5 health, this is going to be a bit too much. I think I'm better off just going after the ghouls at this stage until I really get better. They've also got the one damage at 1 attack range. So even if there's a big group of them, I can still then go and sort of deal with that one. So let's go and start the quest. So that is now, you can see there's like an arrow pointing up, and if I sort of scroll up, we then actually have the tavern back up through here. Again, I don't know how much randomization there is in the way that this map is set out. The map itself is not random, and I'm just not sure of how other things go. But I can sort of now leave in any direction that I like and activate certain things and sort of then go and deal with it. So this is just an ordinary milestone, for example. So we can just go and have a bit of a look and see what we've got down through here. So somewhere it just says our warriors will remember the sound of a pleasant song. It's just sort of story elements almost. Back through here, as you're entering the wicked lands, there is no turning back until the evil is banished. So when you actually head into these sort of areas in through here, there's different areas where quests can happen, but if I go into them I can't come back out, but there's nowhere I can go to because I haven't accepted a quest. There is a battle waiting for us there, but I can still go back to this one if I wanted to. So I can just do all the battles and events. So let's just go and do a battle. These will be more complex than the first battle that we had. Yeah, this one's got Cursed Wild Boars, so damage of 1, attack range of 1, movement points of 3, 2 action points. They've also then got push. Health, so much damage a character can withstand. Yep, okay, no defense. And we've also got these as well. So these are Night Wraiths. Attack range of 4, damage of 1. Okay. And they've got an ability through here, enchantment. Enchants the target from 5 away and forces them to move towards the spellcaster by 3 squares. Alright, and then we've of course got our old friends back in through here. So we'll accept this. We can avoid it if we're really concerned, but let's just go for it. I wish it would tell you how many of each type there was in the actual combat. These are the stake barricades. Yeah, so we've got 2 of these, and one of the other. Now, this is interesting because it's a bit of a choke point, which sort of means that we can fight from inside it. So let's go and set this one up in here. The red barrel, I'm not sure if they explode or what they do. Oh, explosion upon death. Yeah, passive ability. Explodes upon death, dealing 3 damage within 1 square. So maybe that's something that, well, like they'll have to sort of come back past these barrels. So let's just go and set that up as well. We've got the huntsman. I'll leave that one back in through here as well. So let's just move that one across. We'll deal with that other unit. Right, let's just get started. Okay, we're okay. Now again, if I just press escape, I wish that this combat thing would stay up. Just so we can sort of see what actually happens there. The huntsman did receive 1 damage.
Слушай.
I'll just do the 1 damage there. I would like to hit this one here actually.
Лучше не дрыгайся.
So 1 damage done to her. She's probably the most dangerous of everyone.
Кого нужно попасть?
Yeah, that's my best bet in terms of hitting her. The push deals 1 damage and shoves the character 3 squares in the attack direction. But there's nothing for us to push. If I click on it, it's not going to do anything.
Как муху прибить.
I think this thing's getting set up to do a charge.
Говори.
And if we have a bit of a look to see what he can do. Attack range of 1.
Да.
So we'll set this one up to here. It's supposed to do 2 damage.
Готов. Двигаюсь.
Now we've got 3 actions here, so I'm going to go and set up heals animals. We don't need that one, but trap, sort of a trap that immobilizes the target for 2 turns and deals 2 damage. I'm assuming I can just do it there. So let's trap whatever's going to happen there. That's going to stop this thing from charging. Let's go and kill her off. Only 1 point, unfortunately. So he's now finished with his attack, the weakness aura, so attack decreased by 1. And really nothing much I can do here. This one here can actually, if I just put it on the outside there, that one can reach either one of these. So I think I'm going to move up. I've got nothing I can throw at him. Yeah, there's nothing there. Yeah, I did damage. This thing got injured quite badly. They both got killed. So, and all of that got destroyed. So we really need to now protect this unit. So we need to move it away. We do have another trap. So that did sort of work. In this case, this unit here has still got all 3 hit points. I can hit it and then throw it at something. So let's go and do that because we do actually have this throw. So let's smack it first. That did 2 damage actually, and then we'll just do the throw. That's killed it. Let's throw another trap down. And then move you out of the way.
Готово. Иду.
Yeah, I'm not sure what we can do with those.
Не стой на моем пути.
Готовься. Иду. Пищи, пищаль.
One down. It's been trapped. Okay. So they've sort of stuck there for a couple of turns.
Чую добычу.
I'm not sure which way it's going to go. So let's just move this one across one. Just hope that it's going to go that way. And then move him back out of the way.
В кого нужно попасть?
Now I think this one's stuck. That one's stuck there for another turn, but the one at the back here isn't. So we might as well kill it off.
Куда стрелять? Пищи, пищаль.
One's down, that's good.
В кого нужно попасть? Слушаю.
Ломаем кости профессионально.
Oh, death of characters, just telling you that it's a permadeath game. Now if I go to this one here, Valor, we now have open healing, inspiration, or stun. Let's go and use healing. Just get a couple of hit points in through there. So that sort of is, that's now getting him a little bit more health. So it's still stuck there.
Готовься. Сейчас вылетит птичка.
Любую задачу. Жалю, как пчела.
Слушаю. Смятку.
Got him. All right, so a bit more intricate in the actual combat, as you can sort of see. It's quite involved, the actual, and it's very unforgiving. So we've now picked up some equipment. The dagger, it says NKVD on the handle. Not sure what that stands for. It's got a +1 damage and +1 move points. That's actually pretty damn good, I've got to say. Accessory and an ordinary incense. This one gives defense and 1 move point there. So I might as well grab the weapon. That's pretty cool. And we can then just go back in. I'm going to give that to my melee fighter. So again, we just go and place it on there. I've seen NKVD somewhere before. I'm not sure what that stands for, but I have seen it somewhere. So we're getting a few different level ups in here for our warrior. We can rename them, by the way. So this will be a good Dazdemption game on my channel. We can still go off. We've got an event, something exciting. I'm going to go back in and just heal up, just so you can sort of see what does happen in through here. So if we go to squad, for example, you can see down through there, I've got minor treatment where I can just heal up one character, or I can go complete treatment for 100. I'm going to do the complete treatment just to heal both of these units up. So they're now back up to full health. In this instance, we've got 260 and 430 respectively. Let's just quit out of that one. Quest board. We've already got our quest that we're doing. Got these other two that we could switch across to. But let's start heading up and do this other quest. So you can see there the road. I can go this way, pick up something useful, and then start to move up through these story events. Looks like it doesn't branch back onto this road, but this is like an area that we can then start to move our way through. Let's go this way to start with. Okay, we've got more healing or stun. Let's go with another healing spell. It's just stories. Unimportant. Or graveyard, yep. So these don't really sort of do much. They're time wasters. I don't know if they fill up with other things as the world becomes more dangerous. I'm sort of half assuming it will. Area of progress, and through here we've got quest, and then a boss fight. Yes, we're going to get through a couple of quests. Just click on OK. It's another story event, I think. So go straight. Okay, so this is actually going through this area. Go straight, find your death. Go right, find the love of your life, or go left, find wealth. So we've got some unknowns that we have to now get past, like some different fights and things. So, I mean, there's sort of loot there. We can't go backwards from here. Like, let's just go this way. Aha, this is a much more complex sort of fight. Now, if we avoid it, it's going to cost us a little bit. And I'm thinking, due to its complexity, I will actually avoid this case. So we've lost 100 glory. We can't go backwards. So okay, we did pick up some other things. We've got chainmail. Health is give us a little bit. So we've got 2 chainmails. Let's go and pick up another chainmail, and we'll just go back into our group. Actually, we've got level ups now as well. So the abilities. What else have we got through here? Rain of Arrows grants a new ability. Rain of Arrows deferred. So this is arrows will rain down on enemy heads on the start of the following turn. Deals 2 damage. Hunter's Mark grants a new ability. And we've then got grants a fire arrow. Sets the square with the character on it on fire. Burning causes 1 damage every turn. Now combine that with the trap, and it's pretty strong. Or we can go up to here. So range +2 on the push, which I don't know how to use. I think I'm going to go the fire arrow. So we'll just go and do that one. Don't think I can sort of do the others. Yep, that's all we got. All right, that's good. So she's now level 2. Excellent. Still saying we can do stuff. Oh, we've got points in here. So, what should we do? We can't do that one. We can do the others. Movement points, attack range. Let's do that. Useful. Okay, so she's now done. Let's go to this one here. So we've got this is the guy that's got the ability to do different things with the sticky bombs and stuff. Penetrating shot grants blast through the squares of the line, deals 2 damage. Well, if we got things lined up, that would be good. So throw a grenade that causes damage and pushes opponents out upon explosion. These are all very cool, actually. I quite like these. Sentinel. Let's go this way. And in terms of what we can do with this, again, attack range would be useful. Actually, I might go with more mana. All right, and then we've got this one as well, and through here. Damage +2. Toss. What do we have? Throw. Yeah, very similar to throw, isn't it, really? Shockwave, and this one in through here is Earthquake. Deals 3 damage to the character armor within 1 square radius. If the affected character has no armor, they are stunned for 1 turn. Yeah, that could be useful as well. Let's just go that way for now. And in terms of what this one can do, I think the movement points, just to get it so we can start to sort of get a bit closer. All right, that'll do us. All right, into the treasure. So we've found second wind, stun. Let's grab that one there. Okay, so we can look at our spell book. We've now got a few different things in through there, so we can bring sort of like oh, hang on, no, we can only do 3 inspiration. Let's get rid of that, and we'll pop that one in for what we've got there in the spells. All right, so we're getting close to the actual quest itself. I think I'll avoid the combat as we do this. Yeah, this is another one where I'm going to avoid it, so I'm just going to lose a bit of glory here. I just want to get to the actual fight itself. Okay, let's do the boss fight, and then we'll call it quits. So by the tavern, there is a tavern close by. Once they used to serve good honey and corned beef in the tavern to the honest travellers. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. So we've got beasts inside. I wish we knew how many. I don't think it says anywhere. So we'll accept and then do this fight.
Сколько упырей из трактира не выкидывай, все
Lots of them.
назад найдут.
Вставай, братва! Дави человека!
О, расквахтались! Один удар и 3 вертухи!
Okay, guys,
Подходи!
come on, just get into it. Right, so we start off in the middle. We've got deployment. They can hit us. That one can't. That one can't. That one's stuck. That one can hit that one. So both of these have got a problem with being able to be hit. Let's move across to there. And
Говори.
across to there. Okay, so there's lots of them. Lots and lots of them. It's going to get pretty crazy, actually. And this is where really understanding the combination of the different things that we have would be extremely valuable, but I'm just not skillful enough at the game yet to be able to figure that one out. So let's just start the battle. Oh, that one could have reached us. I didn't realise that. All right, now
Готовься!
I can hit this barrel and throw a grenade into there. Let's do that. That killed that one off and damaged these slightly. We've still got 2 more action points with him.
Слушай,
Another grenade if we wanted to. If I throw the grenade into there, I end up doing more damage down the other way. Let's do it there.
куда стрелять?
That pushed this one in a bit closer. Then I've still got 1 shot. That one died because of the blowing up of the barrels. Let's blow this barrel up.
Пищи, пищать!
And that did 3 damage. That blew that one up. Right. Okay, that makes life a little bit more easy for us. Now, they're going to be coming out of these squares. If we block those squares off, that's going to help. If I do... This one doesn't have a ranged attack. But I can do a trap attack on this one here. I'm assuming it will come straight... Well, it may not go forward, actually. Yeah, it might be better to go and destroy that one with these units. I thing is that I really would like to try to get onto these. I can do that with this and move that one across. We do have push.
Двигаюсь.
I'm not sure which ones are going to be going through the hole. Yeah, we only lose 1 health. There's a little like heart -1 above when we do the attacks. What else do we have? We've got push. What does it do? Deals 1 damage and shoves a character 3 squares in the attack direction. So that will then push it into this barrel, I think. And that blew that barrel up and killed that one. That's useful. So this is good. We're actually now using the skills. This is, I think, how we're supposed to be playing the game.
Любую задачу.
We still actually have another push there as well, but it's not going to help me much. And the fire arrow, I can't quite use that one, so let's just go and do damage this way.
Не стой на моем пути.
It's 1 down, and then this one here, we can just move across into this area here. I can put a trap. Well, this one's going to be killed anyway. Let's just throw a trap down there. And we've got another one as well that we can do. So let's just throw another trap, say there. And even another one. And then we'll go and stand on that square to stop them from coming through. And then we've got the this character here, who can then just go and kill this one off.
Затопчу! Смятку!
Oh yeah, that was enough. That's fine. Okay, end our turn. That was a good first turn. Now, tried to get through, couldn't make it, and then got trapped. And one of the others has now tried to come across. Okay, this is cool. This is such a cool game, actually. I'm really liking what this game brings. Just go back onto there. We can't. Oh, just go back and stay there.
Готово.
Your job is to stay there. These barrels are fine. They don't explode. It's only the red barrels that explode. These have both lost hit points. This one's going to lose 2 hit points, which will then kill it anyway. So we don't have to worry about it because the trapper's doing the job there.
Иду.
Готовься! Слушай!
That one's dead.
Ломаем кости профессионально!
And we'll just go and kill this one off.
Пора идти!
Bang. That one's down. All right.
Куда стрелять? Оттуда ведь лучше.
В кого нужно попасть?
End our turn. I screwed up there a little bit by pushing that one away with the with that attack that we actually had.
Двигаюсь.
Куда стрелять? Пищи, пищай! Вот вам и сказочка о вреде пьянства.
Right, there we go. So we did pretty well there, actually. So yeah, that was just with combining the various skills. Again, that was pretty cool. I've got to say, I enjoyed playing that. Okay, we'll just go continue. So, reward. We got Warrior level 2, Berserker level 2, or Sorceress level 2. Dubov. Guardian. Extra defense by the looks. Sturdy or Thug. Good health there, and good health here as well. We haven't got Berserker, so let's go with the Berserker. Now that comes in as another unit that we then end up having. So we've finished off one quest in this particular run. So quest completed, squad returns to the local village, yes. And so mission completed, again it'll just tell us the tutorial. You completed your first mission. Keep going, and it will not be long before the head of all evil appears. So we're waiting for the boss fight to appear in here. In the quest board, we've now got a few different things in through this other side. Some of those, and I might just do this one here, but I'm not going to play it. I'll just start it. We'll just sort of see where that one actually ends up being. It's in there, in that garden. Okay, so we've made our way through that first little bit. There's a fair few different things in here. So we've got the, we can start to sort of, we've gone through some elements. If we go back into the village again, if we just click on visit, we can go back to the squad, and we now actually have this 5th member, but we only have the 4 members in through here. So if I go and add them to the unit, to the group, I can then sort of start to replace some of the others if I wanted to. I don't know if I will. Let's just complete our treatment. There's only one unit that was actually injured out of that lot. We've got a heap of gold, so we could still start to go and do other things. We could go and recruit, in this case, a knight level 2. Yeah, movement 3 is not bad. And 4 armor is very good. Like, we've hardly got any armor at all in any of the groups. I think that what I'll do is, look, I'm not going to continue playing, but I now have options with what we can then go and do. And so now we sort of start with the progression. But I think that's enough for you to sort of see what the game is like. And you can see that there is a bit to it. It's not just a simple, it's not a superficial game. There's more to it. And I would assume that there'll be a bit of procedural generation as you get through it. I would certainly hope so. But anyway, that's sort of that's where we are there, and I can then just keep on going off and then just doing these quests. I've got to say that was the first time I actually used Up Glory to avoid fights, and it actually was worth doing. I think some of the fights can be fairly damaging. The trouble is you don't know how difficult it's going to be until you get into it. That would be something I would like to see in the game. Would be a indicator of the of just how many forces you have to then go and deal with. But we did pretty well there. So, like once you actually hit the final quest area, you can't turn back and go back and get healing or anything like this. So once you get into this grouping into here, you have to then follow through. But anyway, guys, I'm going to leave it there. So thanks for watching, and please like and subscribe if you like this sort of content, and I'll catch you next time.